Welcome to Quantum Spectrum. Today we're headed to the furthest reaches of our solar system, to the dwarf planet, Pluto. Imagining humanity's future in space often involves Mars or the Moon, but let's push the limits and ask, what if we colonized Pluto? First, let's get a grip on the climate. Surface temperatures on Pluto can plunge to a staggering -375 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not just cold, that's colder than the surface of Triton, Neptune's moon, and even colder than liquid nitrogen. Any human habitats would need to be feats of engineering, incorporating advanced insulation technologies and controlled internal environments to maintain Earth-like conditions. But wait, how do we power such habitats? Pluto is over 3.6 billion miles away from the Sun at its farthest point, so solar power is practically off the table. We could turn to nuclear fission, but that has its own set of risks. More intriguingly, we might see the development of compact fusion reactors, converting hydrogen harvested from Pluto's ice into helium, mimicking the Sun's energy production process right here on this icy frontier. But surviving the cold is just the beginning. Pluto's day lasts 153 Earth hours, and it takes 248 Earth years to orbit the Sun. This means prolonged periods of darkness that could wreak havoc on our circadian rhythms, potentially leading to health issues like insomnia, depression, and other psychological disorders. We need artificial lighting systems that mimic Earth's daylight cycle to keep our internal clocks in check. Let's not forget gravity, or the lack thereof. Pluto's gravity is about 6% of Earth's. Long-term exposure to low gravity could lead to severe health problems, such as muscle atrophy, bone density loss, and cardiovascular issues. To mitigate these effects, settlers might need to spend significant time in centrifugal training facilities, essentially large rotating structures that create artificial gravity. With the basics of survival covered, let's turn our attention to sustenance. Traditional agriculture is out of the question on Pluto. We'd need to rely on hydroponics and aeroponics systems under artificial light to grow our food. And what would be on the menu? Think along the lines of nutritionally dense, fast-growing plants like spirulina and chlorella, or protein-rich insects, and fungi like oyster mushrooms. We could even engineer custom organisms designed to thrive in these conditions, providing a balanced diet for our settlers. So, we've got our habitats. We're healthy and well-fed, but how do we get around on Pluto? Traditional cars won't work here. The low gravity and thin atmosphere call for a new mode of transportation. We might see the development of pressurized rovers, similar to those used on Mars, but adapted for Pluto's icy terrain. Or perhaps we could have hovering crafts, using powerful magnets to levitate above the ground, taking advantage of Pluto's low gravity. And where would Plutonians go for a bit of a summer break? During its closest approach to the Sun, Pluto's surface temperature rises slightly, sublimating its ice caps into a thin, temporary atmosphere. These regions might become popular destinations for settlers to experience a semblance of warmth and marvel at the unique icy landscapes. They could even witness the fascinating geological features known as bladed terrain, which are vast fields of sharp, jagged ice structures that stretch for miles. Life on Pluto wouldn't be all about survival. There's a plethora of natural phenomena to explore and study. Imagine standing on the edge of Sputnik Planitia, a gigantic heart-shaped plain made of nitrogen ice, or conducting research on the mysterious snakeskin terrain. Colonists might even discover new aspects of Pluto's geology and atmosphere, reshaping our understanding of this distant world. Colonizing Pluto, while an intriguing thought experiment, would push the limits of our adaptability and technology. It's a reminder that the cosmos offers an array of extreme environments that will test our ingenuity and resourcefulness as we venture beyond Earth. Although it may not be the most likely candidate for human colonization, contemplating life on Pluto opens our minds to the possibilities that lie ahead in our journey through the cosmos. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of life on the edge of our solar system. Let me know your thoughts on colonizing Pluto in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more mind-bending science content. See you next time.